I finished my leg workout feeling absolutely dead and tired. 40 minutes before that, I started with squats, moved on to Romanian deadlifts, did some drop sets on the leg extensions and lying leg curls. 1 to 2 sets at a fucking RPE of 10, honestly. Then I woke up the next morning and I was feeling as if like my legs are fucking killed. Honestly, I killed the muscles while training. I trained exactly how these massive bodybuilders are telling you, like you need to kill the muscle, you gotta kill it, you gotta fucking hit failure, you gotta train so fucking hard to build muscle. And I did that. The next day after that, I woke up, my legs are absolutely damn sore, and my legs stayed sore for like 4 or 5 days, honestly. It's fucking brutal how hard of a workout I hit in the gym. And I'm making really good progress because of it. Because I started to hit an RPE of 9 to 10. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, everyone is gonna tell you RPE of 7, 8, some exercises, and very rarely 9 and 10 for some isolations and all this bullshit. For a long time, I did this. For a long time, I was hitting an RPE of 7, 8 on the compound movements, whatever. And my physique didn't grow that much because RPE of 7 is good for like beginners. 3 months into the gym, yeah, you're gonna grow no matter what you do. But after you've passed that period and you're no longer a fucking beginner, now you're a novice, you need to up the intensity a little bit, especially if you're an intermediate or advanced. Now we're talking. Because as I was doing this 7 to 8 RPE shit for months that I learned from Jeff Nippard, my physique stayed the same. Like, of course, I built some muscle, but it was so slow. I was progressively overloading very slow because I wasn't pushing as hard. So I started to prioritize more progressive overload because you can go to the gym and train at an RPE of 7 or 8, which will allow you to do one more rep than the last time. So let's say if you're training at like, I don't know, kids now train at fucking 4 to 6 reps. And let's say you're going to do 2 sets, 4 to 6 reps. You do the first set, say 4 reps, and the second set, last time you did 4, and now you're going to do 5. One more rep. When you train with an RPE of 7 to 8, this is what you do. You do one more rep than the last time. But when you train at a higher RPE, you progressively overload more. You hit failure, so you do not one more rep than the last time, but you do, let's say, 3 more reps than the last time. You do, like, you jump from 4 to 6 on the last set, and you do, like, 5 reps on the first set, and this is a huge progressive overload, right? Next time you do 6, and then you progress, you increase the weight, you're back to 4. Right? When you train with a higher RPE, it's way more fatiguing, but you progressively overload more. You do more reps, you do more weight, so you grow more muscle from that. That's it. That's why RPE of 9 to 10 it is the best for growing muscle. I'm telling you, the best. I'm hitting failure on all of the exercises, which allow me to progressively overload more. Okay, more progressive overload, because we all know this. If you do the same reps over and over again, the same weight, you're not gonna grow muscle. But let's say you do, because let's say you do 20 kg incline dumbbell press. Last time you did 2 sets, 4 reps, and now you do 2 sets, 4 reps on the first set, but you do 5 reps on the second set. You will build muscle from that, but you push really hard, higher RPE, you get to like 6 reps on the last set, and you push as hard as possible, and you get to like, let's say, do the first set at 5 reps and the second set at 6 reps. More progressive overload equals more muscle growth, faster muscle growth. You will build muscle faster if you do this. And a really good tactic of doing this is having an intra workout meal. I tried. You go to the gym, you do 1-2 exercises, and then you eat some sweeties inside of the gym. You get the sugar boost. This is what helps you train harder, the sugar, the glycogen boost while training. So you have some simple carbs. That's it. That's what I noticed. Higher RPE, more progressive overload equals more muscle growth. So next time you go gym, hit either absolute failure, the point where you can't do any more reps, or you leave just 1 rep in reserve, not more. That's it. And be truthful to yourself, because a lot of people say like, yeah, I'm training at an RPE of 9, but they're actually hitting an RPE of 7. So genuinely leave 1 rep in reserve, and this is the best way to train, I'm telling you. Next time you go to the gym, try this. RPE of 9 to 10, absolute failure on or 1 rep away from failure. You do this for 1 to 3 months, and you will build so much more muscle this way. And make sure you have that intra workout meal while training. The sugars, the glycogen boost really helps you train harder and hit failure easily. If you like this video, make sure you check all the links in the description, and I see you in the next one. Peace.